So I started right at the beginning. I'm thinking back to a time, had my dream, blah, 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 blah. Found all those little words I had. Um, I did the notes and I rated my list. Then I took my list off to the side and I either did a video blog or a video diary or I added the small short story in writing, which I have on my website on example anytime you want to go look at. Now, I decided I'm done with this. I referenced the kind of Chagall. I went through the different styles of the drawings I want to have. I went from thinking maybe illustration realistic with a lot of color to the point where I'm just going to reference a little bit within the basic images that I liked in this sketch for the people. So now I can think about where I want to place them, how it's going to look. And I have just basic 4 ideas. And as I said before in one of my videos, I'm going to use the classroom as a full setting. I'm going to have the idea of school as the backdrop of what's going on. So it's going to be very much square room, and I'll use color to have that. So it won't be as much line direction going through. But I can kind of use this as a reference thinking, and I'm thinking about placing and using good balance to my picture. And you can reference that back on the website. And I'm going to think about how maybe I want to have these two kind of working together in there, and I'm probably going to take me and redraw myself all together and get rid of that illusion of me being forward. You know, I still think I might like the idea of having myself closer up. Maybe that, see how I can increase the size right there? Feel free to change the drawing size as you go. But I may put myself really close up in the picture, but more of a sad shoulder kind of shape in this style kind of drawing. And then I'm going to have people like this, I think, throughout the entire piece coming in there. So I might cut them out and move them over. And that's my basic idea. And this should be very helpful to use as a planning tool, a creative move. Like I say, I can move it around and I'm not making anything too permanent. Now, when I start drawing, this is my first sketch drawing. I'm going to go into it. So when I start doing it and I don't like it and I can't erase something, maybe I go to a second thought or I try another one. It doesn't hurt to have 2 or 3 actual composition plans set before you start going with the color. As you're learning in my class, the composition is a preset of ideas, placement of negative space and positive space and where they fill your paper. Doesn't make it correct, doesn't make it permanent. It can change anytime you want.